Hello everyone, this is Preeti. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, this video is the continuity of Pandas playlist. Till now, we are done with the basics of Pandas. What is data frame and series? Well, we have also done how to sort our data, how we can set or reset our indexes. In addition to this, we have also done how we can load or how we can read files in different format, how we can save files into different formats. In this video, we will see how we can filter our dataset. Moreover, we will take a COVID-19 dataset example. We will filter a COVID-19 dataset. So watch this video till end and see how we can filter a COVID-19 dataset for India. Guys, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it for more videos. Now let's see how we can filter out data from data frame and series object. Well, filtering is one of the main thing in Pandas because every project in Pandas start with filtering the data. We will filter the data that we want and we will filter out that data that we don't want. Now let's start with the actual stuff. Well, before filtering our data set, I'm importing Pandas as PD as a common convention. Now, before taking actually COVID dataset example, I would like to take a very simple data frame, a small data frame, so that you guys can easily understand how filtering work, how we can do comparison in our dataset. So if you guys are not familiar with how we can create a data frame, what is a data frame, what is series, you guys can watch my video on data frame and series. The link is provided in the description below. And guys, one more thing, as usual, the link for this notebook will be provided in the description below as well. Now let's see how our data frame looks like. So this is our data frame, a very small data frame. Now let's start with the basis of filtering, how we can filter out our data and compare our data. So starting with the very basics, let me show you this first. Let's say I want to get all the value, I want to see the data where my value is Python. Fine. So here I know that it's in column C. So I want all those values where my value is Python. You can see that it will return you series of Boolean values, false, true, false, true. Well, you can do it in other way as well. You can give any variable name to hold this operation and save it under that variable name and use it further. So let's say the way I am doing it here what I am doing, I want all the row values, second row values where the value is 8. For I want all the columns whose value is 8 for the second row. We know that here it is for A and B, not for C. So let's see. It will also return you Boolean values. Well, series of Boolean values. You can also have rows as well as column values. I will show you an example in this video how we can do that. So this is a very basic function. If you want to filter any value. So let's say I am saving it here with a variable name filled. You can save it with any variable name you want. Fine. So now here I have saved it. If you want, if you perform this operation like this, then you have to pass this whole value in this. But if you save it variable name, it will be quite easy for you to get that row. So here we can get that row. Okay. Not only this, you can also get a particular row in this way also using df.log. You can also use here filled. Fine, it's up to you. So using filled is quite easy as compared to that. So you will get whole row. Now if you want only Python, not the complete row, you can do that as well. Here you have to mention this, means in this column, from C column, I want all the values where the value is Python, input is Python. So I can do that as well. Not only this, you can also perform filtering conditions with multiple conditions as well, such as using and or conditions. Now let's say I want all the values where value is Python, or I want values where the value of A is 1. So I can do that as well. Here what I am doing, I am filtering all the values for C column where the value is Python, and for A column it is 1. So here is our output. It is in the form of actually series of Boolean values. Now if I want particular rows, so I can do that df.log and then filter. So using giving a variable name to all this operation is quite easy in further analyzing our data. Now we are going to take a COVID-19 dataset for India, and let's see how it looks like. Well, these are the columns for COVID-19 dataset from India. I have taken it from Kaggle. Don't worry, if you don't have this dataset, you can download it from my GitHub repo. Then there are number of states, then name of state, sorry, then total confirmed cases, and all these values are given here. So let's see if I want to check whether the number of deaths in this dataset is greater than 5. I want to filter out the cases for death where number of deaths are greater than 5. So let's see. So I will get all these values. Now here you can see that number of deaths for all the values are greater than 5. Now let's say if you want only date column and name of the state and death column, you don't want all these columns. Now you can also do that. So here what we will do, we will use that filter data along with date, name, and name of the state and death. So here you can see that you will only get these particular columns. Fine, date, name, and death column. You will not get all the rows, all the columns. Fine, sorry, all the columns. Now here if I want to see whether number of deaths are greater than 5 and total number of cases are greater than 10, so I can do that as well. Now here if you want to see only topmost values, or if you want to see only last values from last 5 values or last 10 values, you can do that as well. Fine. So here what I am doing, I have done filtering with the help of this AND operator. Fine, you can also use OR operator as well. So here you can also can customize the number of columns you want. If you want only date column or number of state, anything you can do that. Now let's say I want the values only from particular states such as Tamil Nadu, Punjab, West Bengal, or Kerala. So I can do that as well. Now let's see, I want to check whether this column name of state or UT is in this states or not. So now let's filter out our data set and check only for the name of state and UT column. Now you can see that there is Kerala, West Bengal, Punjab. Okay, so it works out well. Next, we will see for all the data types that are actually object for this COVID-19 India dataset. You know what the data type is, how we can check it out. You must have seen my first video. Okay, fine. So here you will get these values in the form of Boolean. But if you want, the values of that particular column where the dataset is object, we can find it as well using dot index. So here it is all about filtering our dataset. So we will further analyze COVID-19 dataset for India in my upcoming videos as guys. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel and like the video. Stay tuned. Bye bye. Thank you so much.